people are innocent before being proven guilty. I would agree. But by the way, she insisted that Tom did nothing illegal. I kept mentioning that. I'm like, hun, if you don't think this is illegal. Now, one of the things that, again, was being levied was that, like, Tom was unconsensual recording. And you had seen that again in this, which in itself, obviously, if you were not providing consent and heads are recording, then yes, that, like, is illegal. That's a bad. But if she's saying this is not illegal, and then on top of that, or she doesn't know if this is illegal, or she doesn't know if this is illegal. There we go. Or did nothing illegal. And she was also saying she wasn't alleging anything against them, which is false, because obviously, like, these are allegations. Crazy works there. But also, again, that just goes back to know, why were you still entertaining him? And then you're saying you don't know if he did anything illegal. It's like you were just, again, perpetuating on with this, hun. At some point, you need to realize, yo, at least in your own mind, yo, this weirdo, he's giving out red flags, he's doing this, that, and the third. I need to get myself out of this. Like, that's what just keeps flooring me about this. You already know what it is, baby. You've seen title and thumbnail. Looks like, again, we got some more hefty, mixy, and messy works out in the CDST, and in specific, the Turkey Tom allegations, but first, you already know me, get down. A little backstory. You already know last time we were checking out one of our glorious slop kings, Slop and Mule, checking them out again today, but you already know we're going to shut it up once we get in the video. But quick TLDW, basically, some hefty allegations were dropped on, of course, truly second favorite YouTuber, Torcus Thomas, heads in the CDST, out in the jump. You already know. But to that, the allegations dropped on Turkey Tom were dropped on Kiwi Farms by two Huns by the name of Sacramento and Left 4 Dead, and they were dropping hefty, numerous amount of allegations on this boy. I'm not gonna lie, but obviously to that first vid, TLDW, just drop a few here. They were basically alleging that, like, yo, Turkey Tom was flying out some of these Huns. Yo, Turkey Tom, he was a serial gooner. Yo, we had Jones, like the one video that we had seen at the end of the first Slop and Mule video. We were apparently on the phone with some of these Huns. We had seen, like, I believe Sacramento was the Hun that posted that she had matched with Turkey Tom on Tinder. There was a whole bunch of litany of things, as well as, like, you know, saying things like, apparently the age play. Yeah, there was a whole lot of Johns being dropped, hefty, mixy and messy, like I said. But at the end of the day, allegations are all the same. It's innocent until proven guilty. And of course, with allegations being dropped, we will, of course, to that, need some more substantial proof and substantial evidence before you really try to crack down or really be saying outlandish Johns, because without substantial proof or Johns like that, it could be defamation, slander, misinformation being spread, and most definitely misconstruing all the arguments and just the scenarios and everything that happened. So with that, of course, we handle them all the same. But with the prior, obviously, seeing from the information that we got from the first Slop and Mule video, it was a bit, some things were substantiated, obviously, like I had said with the one John with some of these Huns allegedly being flown out. There was apparently like a text message. Oh, that was a whole nother thing to mention, but we're going to see more of those here. But there were text messages in the video. Obviously, there were some Johns like that. So a little bit more in the substantial evidence tip, but not too hefty because, again, with having substantial evidence, we've said this a lot in the Corey Kenshin allegations, well, they would have to obviously corroborate what allegations you are levying against the person, in that case being Turkey Tom, right? But in this case coming off, yeah, the substantial evidence for some things feel like it could be provided, and for other claims being made by these Huns, not really going there, especially on the tip of, I believe it was Sacramento a couple of times mentioning how she didn't know if any of these Johns that were going on were illegal or not, so she was mixing on that. And this was one of the cases and questions I was asking where, especially with the amount of time some of these Huns were saying they were with Turkey Tom, like Sacramento with the whole 7 months beat. But again, first video, get all that info. Get on the second one. But with the 7 months, like, why even stay in contact with Turkey Tom? And there was a whole bunch of things going back and forth with obviously questions being asked. But with allegations too, obviously we got the side from the Huns, Sacramento, Left 4 Dead. We're going to be getting more from this case. But still, all in all, we obviously would need to see a response from Turkey Tom if he decides to respond to these allegations being levied against him. But with that, one thing we say all the time is that we need to get as much context, as much nuance as we can on the situations. And Slop and Mule dropped another video, like we said, on the whole Turkey Tom allegations, getting more info from the Kiwi Farms, from Sacramento, Left 4 Dead, and any other more substantial proof or substantial evidence that we could look at. So we're not wasting any more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time. Let's see about part 2 of the Turkey Tom allegations being released. Of course, like we said in the intro, you better set us to love with one of our glorious Slop Kings. He's cooking up every time. Slop and Mule. Never fails us, baby. Why not? Turkey Tom situation just got even worse. Insane allegations. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video, the OG Slops, Mixy and messy as always. Down in the description, first link, sure to love it, of course, slop a meal. And right off the rip, Miz, what are you doing here? Why are you here, Miz? Let's get right into it.
This is the guy that attacked me. He's a guy that has...
He attacked you? Oh, cause he made a video on Miz when the main Johns with Miz, and obviously girly pop.
Girly pop.
Miss Emery dropped her response and allegations on Miz, and yeah, Turkey Tom did make a vid like condensing down basically the history of Miz with prior controversy in 2022 and obviously up to now. But attacking you, I don't know about that, Miz. I mean, again, if things are posted publicly online, I mean, you're allowed to talk about them, right?
worse allegations than me.
I don't know, Miss Giff, if Turkey Tom actually does have worse allegations than you, but whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, because with Turkey Tom, with some of these Johns, yeah, they seem insane and crazy, but obviously there's not that much substantial proof and substantial evidence behind these Johns. It's more or less the he said, she said. But with Miz, nigga, after she dropped her response, you came up a couple hours later and basically corroborated everything she said. So I don't really know. I'm with Slopping Me. I don't really know if his Johns really is worse than yours, Miss.
On the 15th of January...
Because he still got to respond, like that being Turkey Tom in this. He still got to respond, and he could debunk like these Johns. He has the potential to do so. Miz, at this point...
We started to take a look at the Turkey Tom accusations that came out from his ex-partner and a fling of his. Since I made that video, we've had lots of updates in the situation, some more important than others, and in today's video we're going to be covering it all. So without further ado, let's dive into the brand new updates to do with Turkey Tom's accusations. Now I highly recommend that you go and watch part 1 of the Turkey Tom accusations
Did that
I have made.
Should have loved a slopping mule. Sloppy!
So you actually know what's going on, but a quick rundown is there are 2 users involved here, Sacramento and Left 4 Dead, who
Yep, yes sir.
went on Kiwi Farms to share their stories and post any evidence they had about it. We pick up immediately with more proof that the girl he sent to was an age player. Like, bruh, I don't even know what you're saying to me. She looks like a crazy person dresses like a child. It's weird. It's okay though. I agree she is weird and disturbed. I don't want to say I was taking anything at the time. I have Gooner mutuals with her, unfortunately. I'm just a little creeped out, but that's okay. I also got creeped out and she was nutso, so I stopped talking to her. That genre of women are demons. Every one of those types I've met, like, actually fucked me up. I was friends with one for a while when she was insane and fucked me over. Yeah, well, this chick is insane too. I feel bad for how her mind is, so she dresses like a child, so I think it's weird, no offense. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I know, I've had people come onto me because I look young, because I'm small, so it's weird. Sorry for being cringe, but yeah, proof he was in contact with her during our relationship. Just putting that out there. Alright, N-word, I don't know what you're trying to say to me.
Turkey Tom with the N-bomb. Uh-oh.
It's okay, sorry, I'll drop it lol. Well, that's good. I have some Aztec Mayan magic in mind, am I crazy?
I have some... What the fuck?
Say to me, it's okay, sorry, I'll drop it lol. Well, that's good. I have some
Aztec Mayan magic in mind. Am I crazy? See, this is the
Mayan magic in mind, am I crazy? No, but I don't like you being judgmental and annoying about this. I'm not being either of those things. Then what would you call it? I don't know, I think I was just mad because I saw you texting this girl non-stop when we hung out, and now I put a face to the name, and it freaks me out that she's like a weirdo pedo beta. But I am being annoying, you're right. If I didn't...
Oh god, we got like a fucking another Umichi, bruh.
Have to talk to her, I wouldn't have, but I regret even telling you about the situation that was unfolding now. I'm sorry. So next time I keep it inside. Anyway, I gotta go work out. Are you mad at me? A little bit, yeah. I just got up and being hit with whatever this is. Was he on a date with you and texting another woman? Yes. Was texting that creepy hoarder chick. Saw her name was Ellie and figured out her account pretty quickly because he had told me that she was sort of Belle Delphine looking and had some Gooner mutuals on IG with her. When I saw she dressed like a kid, my stomach dropped. He told me the texting was to talk about the hacking situation, but they still talked after the situation faded. You should be filing police reports along with his other exes if he did abuse you, all hanging around here.
See, this is the thing where I go back, like, again, this is the thing I was saying. Funny enough, I believe it's the intro clip of the last video, but, and again, this case with them associating with Turkey Tom or being in a relationship, things as such, like, if you're noticing these red flags or if there's things that's putting you off, why even, like, again, and this is not to victim blame, you know, we say this John all the time, but just on the question, blatantly, if you're noticing these red flags and these weird Johns going on, why even stay in contact? Why keep, like, communicating with Turkey Tom? Like, at that point, if you think he's kind of on weird timing or weird bull, like, cut him off. Like, this is where you got really just cut your losses. Like, never.
Too long rarely works out well for noobs who don't understand the site. That's it. That's money warning. Be careful. I'm working on it and ask Joshua for advice. Just trying to info dump right now. In 99% of most serious situations, if you have serious claims about another individual that could be possibly handled by the police, you should report it to the police
100%. Like, that's an obvious.
Before spreading it around online. And then if the police stuff doesn't work out, then feel free to go and post it online.
Because, yeah, obviously at that point, the authorities could not do nothing for you. So you, guess you gotta seek your own justice. But that's the thing I also said in the last video. Obviously, being a head part of CDST, a schlop tuba, yeah, dropping allegations willy-nilly, that shit is not gonna go well for you at all whatsoever, especially if you have no receipts, no substantial proof, no nothing. And that, again, would be the boxer. That's the maxer here. Like, yo, do we have as much substantial proof as would be needed for some of these claims? And seeing from the last video with Sacramento Left 4 Dead, we don't have as much to truly box out like Turkey Tom. And this is, again, why we need to wait for his response to see how he again, would respond to these things if he shows that there's any potential debunking to these, any of these jumps could be fake. And that's the thing. But overall, if you are a victim in a situation and you have substantial proof on this boy that could absolutely be bringing like the person that did this show to you to justice, yeah, you need to take that to the authorities, especially if you have a substantial proof, because there's no way they can ignore it at that point. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I would just blatantly like, yo, just injustice on the system of justice, like literally be the police.
Sacramento then talks about Turkey Tom's body count. Did he threaten to hit your head with a brick too?
Not I'm Alex, bro. It's so funny because Pro Turkey Tom just dropped a video on I'm Alex.
And post it online. Sacramento then
Yeah, let me see. I remember when he said it takes a while for him to get an erection and that he has a body count of 3. Okay, yeah, so this shit is literally irrelevant.
talks about Turkey Tom's body count. Did he threaten to hit your head with a brick too? Haha, no, but he was working on a video about this I'm Alex dude last time he spoke.
That was dropped.
Lo and behold, after this was stated, Turkey Tom ended up dropping this impeccably timed I'm Alex video. Sacramento then addresses why they actually took a screenshot of their Tinder match with Tom by saying, yeah, I can address, would screenshot my matches sometimes to document and put a face to the name when I got their number, not to be crass, but a young, somewhat attractive girl, you get a lot of matches, and it's hard to keep up. Also had a feeling there was something about him. Got Charles Xavier over here sensing that something was going to be wrong. One more thing to add I thought was odd, never really expressed any interest in Hello Kitty or that type of e-girl stuff. I'd like one Hello Kitty figure in my car as a gift. Tom bought me Hello Kitty pajamas and a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff similar to what Ellie/slash creepy hoarder wears. That's horrifyingly ironic, lol. Do you have proof that he purchased these for you? A message of a gift receipt or something? The profile being built about him on this subject keeps going, nailing him on with it enough proof would be catastrophic for him.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And this is the John I say all the time. If you can truly substantiate, like, again, all these claims being made, Ernie Jones like that, again, literally for this point, rec receipts, because she was saying that Tom allegedly, I bet it was buying her, like, pajamas, Hello Kitty figure, yada, yada, this, that, and third. But, like, yeah, if you have, like, seriously substantial proof that can, again, corroborate these claims being made, like, yo, this is what I just said for the police. Like, if you have that, John, the police cannot ignore this shit, because then it's like, yo, bruh, you're blatantly committing an injustice. You have the proof right here that this person done a bad or did, like, not good acts. There's a person, like, this would be the John I'm saying. Because, yes, there's a lot of things being said about, like, Tom and these allegations. Like, in the last video, now we're getting to this one, too. But, again, I feel like just in any situation, or anyone that's a victim or making allegations or levying hefty allegations, just having as much substantial proof as you could possibly have would just... that is best case scenario, because then what could they fight back against? How could they, better yet to that, like I say all the time, how could they use any of the 5 stats, especially always playing plausible deniability and never taking accountability? Because, yo, your accountability is right there. You did this shit. We could prove that you did it. So you gonna have to take it. And that's what I'm saying.
I have pictures of the stuff and a message I sent my friend about it. Someone asked, how was his...
Read that.
enough proof would be catastrophic for him. I have pictures...
Okay, I can call you in a little when you're free. Yes, just call me when I'm in the car. Okay, oh my god, I need to hear about the Tom stuff. My guy put me on so bad. He said he got me Kirby stuff for my B-Day. Oh my god, girl, you really king of mixed signals. And like that other person just said, receipts of this job happening and all that, that would do us way better. But then you could also say like, okay, well, who the fuck is going to keep those receipts and all that? And that's a good point. But at the same time, really could use those in these hefty allegations, huh?
The stuff and a message I sent my friend about it. Someone asked, how was his family and relationship to them? His family was nice and normal, but he was rude to his mum like an edgy 15-year-old boy. Told me he wouldn't do anything his parents asked because he has his own money now. Katie heard him on the phone with his mum and said the same thing. Not sure what went wrong because his family's super sweet. I enjoyed my time visiting with them. You're gonna notice about this video compared to part 1 of us going over the accusations is Sacramento and Left 4 Dead end up going off on weird tangents and answering weird bizarre questions that have no actual relevance to this issue.
Yeah, like Turkey Tom's body count, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like some of these Johns, like some of these allegations are towards like the ends of a little bit of intercourse and all that, because that's what some of these times were saying, like, oh, he would be rough and bad, yada yada, this, that, and third, which is important, but like needing to know his body count and shit, I don't need to know that shit. Like, I need to know specifically what things he has done to like you, hun, as a like victim in this situation, or victims, allegedly, hypothetically, and then to that, how much of that can you prove? That's what we need to see.
And just making the matters even more muddier than they actually are already. I'm sorry, but I don't care if he's casually dropping the N-word in front of his mum unless he's screaming at her and punching her in the face. Sacramento goes on to...
Yeah, again, I don't give a shit. Obviously, you should not be bombing the fucking N-word on your mother, but like, again, that has nothing to do with these allegations right now.
Say, showed me the holes in his wall in real life and on FaceTime, but didn't get a pic. Told me he was paying the owner of the house he was renting to get them fixed, lol. I can send pictures of inside his gamer room, question mark. Piles of dirty zins on the desk, Lamau.
That's not gonna do anything for me.
There aren't piles, there's like 3. Also,
yeah, and still, even if his room looked like Asmongold shit, which I'm pretty sure they were saying in the last John that he was like dirty and all that, like his room would be messy. What about the allegations that, again, you're levying against him, hun? I need to know what he did to you, and if, again, you can back this up with substantial proof.
To clear some things up, I don't have BPD, Katie does. However, before he tries to come at me, I was open about the fact to him very early on that I was sent to a mental health facility twice prior to our relationship.
I was open about the fact to him very early on. I was sent to him twice. Can I say something? And this is gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
These type of Huns I'm not talking to. Never. I mean, Trilly's dying alone, like superficially. I've said this so many times because one, no Huns fucking want Trilly, dumbass, weird ass, lame ass, sitting and rotting in the boss's basement. Shout out, share love with the boss. But I'm sorry, hun. Like, the minute that you mention to me you've had mental health issues, and that's not to like demean anybody or like to like dehumanize heads, but yeah, I'm immediately thinking relationship is a fucking no-go because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm also a selfish asshole, and I don't want to deal with that shit. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna keep it a buck. Tom on the back end, he fucked up real bad. But sidebar that, yeah, we're already into these allegations and shit. Like, duh, we clearly gonna look over these Johns, and whoever is obviously has more merits on this, that's what we're gonna do, like being objective. But just giving my personal opinion on this, hun, you told me that you've been sent to a mental health facility twice prior to relationship. I'm like, we could be friends. We could be friends. I could help you out. We could be friends. But the dating, hell nah.
The depression such eating issues very early on in our relationship.
God damn it, bro. These fucking batteries are dog shit. Yo, my bad, y'all, bro. These batteries are so fucking garbage. I'm dead ass. Like, yo, this really sucks. I'm gonna have to burn a hole in my pocket to buy all of the same, like, original batteries. Because these aftermarket shits are actually... Well, yeah, you can see why they're aftermarket as fuck, bro. God damn, like, 15 minutes? The OG battery lasts an hour 30. Like, holy shit. Like, bro, that junk... It just did the same shit in the last video, bro. That shit actually is getting me, like, pissed now. Like, what the hell? Fuck it, you know what I'm probably gonna have to do? Just buy some more literally buy these same batteries again, these aftermarket shits. Just have to keep doing that. Because at first these jumps will last for an hour or two. Like, bro, now you're not doing that. You good? Okay, yeah, I see we're good. My bad. Oh, my bad, John. What the? Yeah, there was way too much to even explain. I heard it, John, bro. Did I ever tell y'all I updated the setup, bro? So now, like, there's a thing around here so the heat can stay in. Yeah, I probably did. I don't even know, bro. But again, my bad. I'm fucking up the coverage, bro. My bad. Fucking aftermarket batteries are dog shit. Pretend you didn't see that. And are we editing that out? We never do. Hell no. Next.
He'll continue to tell me he liked how small I am and feed into it, lol. Sacramento then clears up why
Go back. Yeah, go back a little bit.
he come at me and was open about the fact to him very early on that I was sent to a mental health facility twice prior to our relationship. Because of depression such eating issues very early on in our relationship.
Because again, like, I can feel sympathy for Hun on this tip, because obviously I wouldn't want Hun to go through any mental health issues just on a base level. But still, to that, Tom, putting yourself in bad positions, brother.
But still continue to tell me he liked how small I am and feed into it, lol. Sacramento then clears up why they wanted to post on Kiwi Farms of all places in the first place. Because all of this was posted on Kiwi Farms, not only is it incredibly hard to actually track the accusation.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And this is another thing I said, like, not to dicky, not to do any of that. But, like, for instance, if we just mentioned I'm Alex, if we go back to I'm Alex and his allegations and all the Jones levied to him by Alice, which was his ex-hun, yo, she had it perfect. She had like a 750-page doc. Do I expect everyone to write that long of a document? No. But, like, yo, she had it all condensed out where we could all read, see all the screenshots, everything. Like, these two Huns, I feel like that would have been a way better method for them. And funny enough, again, we were just saying this, John, with Mav on the last allegations levied against Corey Kenshin. Like, yo, some of these Huns writing this, John, on a notepad. Some of these Johns is just, well, some of them had docs, but, like, yo, they're just not organized, nothing. Like, again, this is a whole nother thing what heads don't understand, too. When you're levying serious allegations against heads, and I totally understand, because, again, it's coming from the perspective of a victim. Like, you want to be brought to justice, but, again, it goes back to the substantial proof. But on top of that, you have to realize if what you're saying is not corroborated at all, the things you're putting on somebody's name, like that figure's name, publicly, it don't even matter. It could be anybody. Those Johns can seriously ruin their lives and or ruin their career. So, like, yeah, when you're dropping these boys, you want to have everything condensed down so that's easy to understand, easily conveyable. Heads could easily accessible too, because, like, again, that was the main thing, right, bro? You got to search like all these different Kiwi Farms threads when heads could. It's like an I'm out shit. You could just go to the doc and read it. Like, that's what really fucks me up with a lot of this, John. It was fucking me up in the last video because I'm like, yo, like, this junk on fucking Kiwi Farms, bro. Like, I'm already kind of half, like, not to say not taking you serious, but it already gives me like the like,
and all the evidence that's being posted, but it opens up the floor to a bunch of irrelevant questions being asked about the situation, and then
Exactly, and then that's like it's just adding on hella filler. Like we don't need that filler. We need to get down to what are the hefty allegations maximum being levied, and on top of that, what substantial proof do you have to corroborate those? Yep.
actively responding to those irrelevant questions. Was he possessive of you? We know Kai alleged he was controlling and jealous. No, he didn't give a fuck actually. In fact, would get mad at me for questioning his past. Sacramento goes on to put, just gonna go nuke it before his imminent crash out, but yeah, he would get mad about me calling our encounters playing over text, which is
Wait, what the hell? You would get mad at me over calling out encounters rape play over text, which is essentially what they were?
essentially what they were. They're having a conversation about Tom's basement, and then she goes on to say the ego dungeon. Do say times. Okay, so they're having a conversation about Tom's
I love the Batmobile. This is my basement. Oh wait, you're your own house. Yeah, not my parents' house, my house. I had to stop there to look around. Lol. I like the Despicable Me poster. The ego rape dungeon house is nice. It's nice. I don't miss it that much, but it has its epic moments. But I'm so fucking lost because she's saying like he's playing into the rape play shit, but he didn't say anything about this. As far as we're seeing right here, I mean, she's the one that brings this up first. The ego rape dungeon, like, and then he doesn't, like, it's nice. I don't miss it that much, but it has epic moments. Like, unless we're about to see something after this, but as far as this goes alone, like, how is he playing into this?
basement, and then she
How would he be playing into this when you're the first person that brought it up? What?
goes on to say the ego dungeon. Do say times. Okay, sorry. Change that to consensual sexual encounters, which they are. Thank
Is this him? Wait, I'm so fucking confused. Like, now I'm actually the blue would be the person sending these shits, and then the gray is the other person. So if she's talking to Tom, yeah, she's talking to Tom. She's the blue. What the fuck? Like, just gonna go nuclear before his imminent crash out. But yeah, he would get mad over me calling our encounters rape. Wait. Am I fucking interpreting this wrong? Okay, Trilly is a dumbass because now. Just gonna go nuclear before his imminent crash out, but yeah, he would get mad about me calling our encounters rape play over text, which is essentially what they were. Yeah, I'm sitting here so fucking lost. Like, I don't even know how to interpret this. So she's calling him out for saying that he was playing into like this rape play shit, right? And then he responds off the not this first message, but off the second message saying, "Nah, this is consensual Johns." So see, this is where I'm confused too, because is this Sacramento that's putting this up? Yeah, okay, so it's Sacramento. It's not Left 4 Dead doing this one. Okay, so Sacramento was also the one saying that like she didn't know if half the Johns that she was doing with Turkey Tom was illegal or not, and was still kind of playing into it. And Sacramento was the one that was like dating Turkey Tom for 7 months, and she was the main one I was asking, if you thought a lot of this shit was red flags weird, why were you still entertaining this nigga? See, that's where I'm like, I'm lost as shit right now, because I'm like, bro, he's like basically denying this, like
encounters playing over text, which is essentially what they were. They're having a conversation about Tom's basement, and then she goes on to say the ego dungeon. Do say
okay, so let me just convert. She's the one that said this. Okay.
times. Okay, sorry. Change that to consensual sexual encounters, which they are. Thank you. I know, but okay, sounds good. I like to, as I said, just gotta get work done, but I think I can still be there. Okay.
Yo. Bro, all this says to me, bro, I'm sorry, like, yo, the nihilist in me just saying, bro, I'm sorry, I'm not talking to no motherfuckers. Bro, this is why I keep telling niggas, a DM is dead, a Discord is dead, a subreddit is dead, like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. This is some fuckery to be dealing with, bro.
Okay, yay, are you mad at me? Katie gave Bean permission to share our DMs, thought it might help get the story straight. Sacramento then shares her DMs with Katie.
What did I say? Slop me about to read this?
And it's all the stuff that we've gone over the past 2 videos.
I guess we'll read it real quick.
Might help get the story straight. Sacramento then shares her.
Yes, unfortunately his name is Tom. I am a lesbian. Unless you're talking about Turkey Tom, the Jimmy John sub, then you got the wrong woman. I'm talking about the Jimmy John sub. Nice, you're too good for that. Tom, man, I'm mine. Tom, man, girl, fuck me. Damn, can't grammar for shit. Anyway, I know we just broke up, and he was talking to this Philadelphian girl who's gonna leak his news and punch a hole in his wall, and he punched a hole in his wall. I don't know when you last talked to him, but he's a mess. Yeah, never send news of yourself. Just don't even fucking waste time doing that shit. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, I get, I be telling niggas, this is the whole thing, flings, one night stands, all this shit, bro. It's a waste of fucking time, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like, this just gets me back on the end of, like, all this shit is avoidable if niggas just, you gotta give up the horn, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta give up the horn, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, bro. Niggas can call me the loser virgin. I don't really give a fuck, bro. Y'all already know where my priorities at, bro. I don't give a shit about anything else unless it's the boss getting in a 5-bet, 5 bath. So, like, I look at shit like this. Nigga would have never been in a DM. Nigga would have never been like, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This shit. Oh my god. Anyway, when you last talked to him about a mess, who is this Tom? Who? Because that ass only man I've spoken to named Tom.
DMs with Katie, and it's all.
If it makes you feel any better, we hadn't talked in over a year. I met him twice in February 24. Okay, that's good. Okay, thus is insane. You're a way better than him, girl. He was actually shockingly a gooner. Stop gooning. He recorded everything we did, which scared me, and also he didn't count the whole time. I'm so sorry to bro. Sorry that too much information like that. I'm pretty shocked you are so pretty. Basically, he told me not to research who he was, and when I did, I found this cute farms thing, and he got so mad. I had the same exact issue. Oh my god, for real, I couldn't tell you at all. I used to be Q Farm's brain incel 4chaner. Oh my god.
The stuff that we've gone over the past 2.
Understandable, twin. It's hard to and scary, especially with someone any type of fame, and the fans are evil. Yeah. This honestly, you know what? They're funny enough, they're corroborating exactly why I would not be associating and no shit like that. Because, bro, that's a whole nother thing too, bro. Especially if you're in a CDST, nigga, you're fucked, bro. You have any shit go on in your personal, bro, and that shit get out, you are absolutely boxed. This is what I'm saying, like, that shit hold that. Anyway, yeah, you like saying joke during sex, especially I was bleeding days after. Yes, oh my god, twin, are you so seen right now? I hope you know. I understand. I'm so sorry we went through that. Thank you. I need someone to talk to. I understand. I'm here for you for anything else for.
Videos. Katie's story archive.
Okay.
March 10th, 2024. Seeing Tom today. I'm not sleeping. I have to go to the airport in 3 hours.
Tom. No. I know, and I just mentioned this in the last vid. Nose ring theory. Nose ring theory. I know, hypocritical truly, because nose ring, but...
Lol. March 15th, 2024, and I still have this stupid bruise on my face. Dump confirming identity of age play Ellie/creepy hoarder might help with timeline because he sent those messages in August of 2025, so the news was sent 2.5 years prior. Katie will dump in a little bit. She's collecting info regarding her trip to see Tom's injuries sustained by him. She documented a lot more than me. Who was Ellie, L, or whatever? What specifically are you talking about, lol? When you ask me a question like this is extremely annoying to me, you have to explain like 1, I saw this thing with this person with you. 2, who are they? Instead of this vague way of asking things, being vague drives me up a wall. You can ask me a question, just be forthcoming. I did ask 2. You didn't tell me why you were asking or this is why I came up to you. You just said something out of the deep blue sea. I have a sixth sense. Well, I'm not going to answer the question unless you
What the fuck? Oh my god. Bro, I can't, bro. Like, I'm trying to pretend like I'm not taking this shit serious, but I'm like, dude, are we fucking serious right now? Okay. Instead of a vague way of asking things, being vague drives me up a wall, you can just ask me a question, just be forthcoming. I did ask 2. You didn't tell me why you were asking this or why you came to you. You just said something out of a deep blue sea. I have a sixth sense, like, bro. You need to get to... Well, I'm not gonna answer the question unless you explain yourself. I mean, I honestly agree. Like,
explain yourself. I saw you texting her a while ago, man. She's the girl whose photos will eat with mine, so that's what we were talking about. Oh, interesting, I get it. If I can never speak to her again, I would. I don't hate her or anything, but she's just some chick. I don't really care much about this point outside of this particular thing. I don't care either, I was just wondering.
Hun, you definitely did care. And again, this is why I go back to, like, yo, if... maybe insecurity trilly, but like, yo, bruh, if we're dating and you texting another hun...
Girly pop.
Your ass getting left. Your ass getting left. You're getting swept. What the fuck? Like, it's done. So again, if she's realizing that, like, he's texting this fucking Bella Delphine chick, even if it's got some bullshittery, yo, why are you hitting up another hun? Nigga, fuck that. Like, cut it off. Like, I see, this is the shit I don't understand. And now she's saying that she doesn't care and she's just wondering. I'm like, that hun, that's obviously cap, because now in current day, it seems like you definitely cared. It's like, what? Oh my god.
Well, now that you revealed you were being a peeper, I explained myself. I wasn't being a peeper at all. You were texting her like half the time I was with you, God forbid. Women don't even care about dick size. I mean, I guess they do, but
what the fuck? I'm like, oh, we're up here. I was like, what the hell?
Date men with small dicks. I don't think anyone other than only girls even care. Hashtag not me. Well, you're in a different camp, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I pray that these people don't leak it. I think they did already leak it. Of her.
It's like, yo, what is even the point of associating with a nigga now who is disclosing that, yo, he just basically got shits leaked by what some other fucking e-girl? Like, why would you even want to associate with a nigga in this alleged hypothetical John? This is what I'm saying for hun. Why did she even keep entertaining this shit if she already thought half of this shit was off?
DMs and my dick is in there, so I'm expecting it to happen soon. You send dicks in DMs, this is like 9/11. I did Instagram DMs, this was like 2.5 years ago. I don't do this anymore. Get a load of this guy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga, dead ass, like I said earlier, sending nudes is fucking cut. We're in a big 2026, bruh. If you need to see a naked body, I'm hoping, first of all, it's with your fucking partner, bro, not some willy-nilly one-night stand bullshittery like we were talking about earlier. But second to that, nigga, see it with your own fucking peepers, bro. I don't need to see this shit on the screen, bro. This is what niggas got the hub and X-Vids for, bro. Like, yo, come on, bro. Like, this shit, oh my god, niggas be putting themselves in the worst fucking positions.
Sacramento then got asked a question about Turkey Tom's phone. This is really embarrassing.
Hold on, go back.
Anymore. Get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy.
Sacramento then got asked a question about Turkey Tom's phone.
Wait, fuck. Literally, I just hold on. I need to press fucking like accept on this other shit. That's why it keeps distracting me. That's good. All right, yeah. This shit was pissing me off. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? All right,
years ago, I don't do this anymore. Get a load of this guy. Sacramento then got.
All right, let me see. I'm going out on a limb here and assuming his phone was an off-limits item. Did you have the password to it? Did he keep it away from you or stop you if you tried to pick it up? Yes, didn't have the password. Never tried to pick it up because I knew you would crash out.
Also, a question about.
So then, like, okay. Like, see, this is the shit I'm saying. It seems like there's really no fucking trust. You got red flags about the nigga. What was the point of entertaining this nigga still? Like, I don't understand.
Turkey Tom's phone. This is really embarrassing, but confirming aggression during sex, then attacked.
And then, especially this part of it, like the intercourse, the sexual part of this John Siragooning part, like. Again, allegedly, hypothetically, but if these Huns were saying this shit, especially the rough time during the sexy time, why the fuck were you still entertaining this nigga? Like, oh my god, like...
Messages talking about aggression while during sex. Left 4 Dead then tunes in, random dumb. I haven't even gone through me and his DMs fully, so that will come perhaps, but here's some stuff for now. Don't follow me and DM me, I screenshot any encounter, so don't take this as planned evilness, lol, I was literally a fan.
Okay, sure. No, that's there, it's valid, so it's like accounts are official. We got time, fix it, never mind. I arrived like the same time again, yay, on the first flight. Hi, I'm so hungover, my part made me, it'll make you feel better. I believe you, I got some sleep, same, I got a little, ready to party now, it's party. Oh, woo! Whoa, I see this boy down here. His party when I feel your little jaloop. Or is that another thing?
Shooting range is a first date, he found out all the gun forms for me, put lots of trust in crazy internet women. The bruise on my face was real. Wait. Shooting range is a first date, he found out all the gun forms for me, put lots of trust in crazy internet women.
Yo, okay, so she said it herself, crazy internet women, referring to herself. And this is why I said earlier, hell nah. Hud, we could be cool, we could be friends, but we're never dating though. That shit is dead in the water, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you. But I would say that about most heads. Like, yo, we could be cool, but like, yo, relationship and all that, because this is a whole separate thing in that. We talk about relationships all the time. You gotta have your partner's best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the compassion, the love is there. Like, you already know those whole beats. But yo, even on the tip of like, I'm thinking of this from a content creator, because a dog like Turkey Tom. Like, bro, you probably got shit on the back end of hand, no too much time to work on bitch. Like, bro, do you even have time for this? But then clearly, because we're seeing this. But then I asked, like, god damn, like, maybe we should have allocated that time back to the fucking content because entertaining this bullshittery clearly wasn't a good work for you. It's like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
The bruise on my face was real. Here's multiple different photos and time spans of it, lol. I don't know if I got it from him hitting.
See, but, well, and my question I was literally just about to ask from this, because we had seen this in the last vid, is about to be answered, hold on.
Trust in crazy internet women. The bruise on my face was real. Here's multiple different photos and time spans of it, lol. I don't know if I got it from him hitting me or holding my mouth closed, but he did both, so it could have been either. He even commented on the bruise the next day.
Let me see. Is this the same thing? I don't know if I got it. Okay, this is like he even came on down and bruise the next day, not even apologizing.
Not even apologizing, just said he was scared to take me in public because I looked like a victim.
Again, on a factor if this is again allegedly true or not, this would be boxing. This would be boxing. But again, how could, like, this is the factor, and again, not to be like an asshole about victim blaming shit, but how could Hun prove that this was by Tom? Like, she was with him, but again, what's the means in that? But I could be wrong.
Lol, this one is pathetic, but it's good proof he deadass be wailing on O's. Do not flame me, I'll have lapse of judgment sometime. March 11th, if I'm getting used, I'm going to end my shit, especially because he's beating me damn near, and I'm just letting it happen because I want him to date me. Guys, I'm
One more time.
I'm going to end my shit, especially because he's beating me damn near, and I'm just letting it happen because I want him to date me. Guys,
I'm sorry, like, yo, see, this is where Trill is gonna really seem like the fucking asshole, but nah, like, this is the shit that I truly have to stamp in for heads, bro. Fuck the money and clout! Especially if a nigga is treating you like shit. You gotta stop thinking about that status bullshittery because of who a nigga is, clout and all that shit. If you are not with a motherfucker who has your best interest at heart, treating you well, nice, bro, you're not going through whatever alleged hypothetical shit is going through here, that's the good timing, bro. You can't just be letting shit happen because, oh, bro, I want him to date me. Why? Like, cause, and I hate to do this shit, but why would you most likely want him to date you? Because the nigga is popping. Because the nigga probably got money. Because the nigga, like, bro, this is some shit. Y'all gotta give that shit up, bro. Like, the money and clout be telling you be ruining niggas. Because I would look at Hunt and be like, yo, Hunt, I do expressly would feel bad for you again, allegedly, hypothetically in this case. But you're just continuing this on and letting it happen. You needed to dead this shit. Like, if it's really him, you needed to dead this. Like, nah, I'm dead serious for your own Johns, but you're directly saying it. I'm in this post, and I'm letting it happen because I want him to date me. Should he allegedly, hypothetically be doing this shit? Fuck no. We talk about it all the time. But should this Hun continue entertaining this shit if it is allegedly, hypothetically happening? Fuck no. Like, what are we doing? Huh?
I might snap and have to confess my love and insanity to him. I think hiding my BPD isn't working. Need to get him to know I'm really insane and already attached.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tom, bro. You fucked up, G. I'm keep it a buck. Like, you fucked up, OG. I'm sorry, bro. You fucked up, like, real bad. Again, I heard what I just said. Like, yo, on the alleged hypothetical, like, that Tom really did this shit, I would, of course, feel bad for Hun. But, again, with no substantial proof and seeing Hun saying this is not helping. This is not helping at all whatsoever. But this truly does not help Tom, because, again, why the fuck would you...
This is actually insane. I haven't even mentioned this yet. Tom is so brained he almost never came unless you were, like, screaming, crying, or if he started up in front of you, so the videos he had just recorded moments before without your consent. This is when he...
Yeah, that's he said, do not know.
Told me he had screaming, crying, or if he started up in front of you, so the videos he had just recorded moments before.
I can't even, what the fuck type of, god damn, this grammar is dog shit. I can't even, we don't even know what to send to. I can't believe this nigga jerked his shit in front of me. God damn it. Like, are we even trying to fucking grab her? Okay, I'm digging. I'm digging. Horrible. To the videos of me, internet brain, make him delete them. Bella caught her because watching Twitter porn while she fucked him. Insane. He's a YouTube brain retard virgin.
Without your consent. This is when he told me he had ringworm and ruined my birthday. Yay, super awesome. Then attached was a bunch of screenshots. This is when he told me he had ringworm and ruined my birthday. Yay, super awesome. Then attached.
Hey, so the doctor said I have fucking ringworm. You're probably gonna have it soon. I'd say go to the doctor as soon as you can and get some shit from them so it doesn't spread. Oh my god, I knew it. I fucking knew it. If you see red spots or whatever, I'd say doctor. I'm gonna go to the doctor this week no matter what, even if I don't get red spots. Maybe they plans no. Oh my god, I'm having an episode.
With a bunch of screenshots to corroborate.
No, oh yeah, let me should be fine. Just don't rob all of your friends and it'll be okay. Me and Ella slept in the same bed. She has OCD. Oh yeah, she's fucked. In that case, yeah, she would be fucked. I'm not gonna lie. It's over, and now I'm gonna have to leave the city because she's going insane. Was it the gym or a woman who gave you the ringworm? I am spiraling now. The gym. Haven't had sex with anyone but you in a while.
What was being said here?
I guess this would be time admitting it, so.
Yeah. Okay, the rest is random text with...
Wait.
Super awesome. Then attached was a bunch of screenshots to corroborate what was being said here.
Okay, I was about to say, but the last one, no. Okay, good. Low one less than you talk about, but oh my god, oh my god, super spreading now this weekend though. I was near so many people at the rave and LSGF whole fam had a rave. If you're going to raves, that's a fuck no from me, baby. But anyway, super sidebar that fucking asshole. Anyway, as long as you didn't have a sword that touched him, you're fine. You only get it if you touch him a lot. It's like physical. Ella will not shut the fuck up. She's begging to speak to you. T-Pack, what the fuck? Like, yo, you weren't even trying to spell this shit. To speak to you and ask what the doctor says. I told you what the doctor says. That ringworm, it's a fungus, it spreads on your skin. That's about it. Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, the rest is random text with friends and family about my time with him and how he made me bleed and was low-key scary. Then Katie just provides a bunch of random screenshots of messages to go along with this idea of their relationship. Left for Dead or Katie then posted a picture of his streamer.
I'm like, yeah, this should be more substantial.
Katie then...
Okay, so she definitely, obviously was with him, but we already knew that because we saw the screenshot from the last video where she was like literally standing next to him.
And attaches another screenshot of Instagram messages. Sacramento tunes in.
Hold on, oh wait, those are by time, so I actually need to read those.
It then posted a picture of his streamer room. Katie then attaches...
Look at time. Why are you so cute? It's ridiculous. Ha, thank you. This picture is so retarded though. You still look cute though, even with that Destiny laughing my fucking ass off. When you're still cute, lol.
Another screenshot of Instagram messages.
That's it. That is Destiny Lamau, the GOAT. My boyfriend who is a guy. Whoo boy. Yeah, man, that Destiny collab looking so bad for Turkey Time right now, bro. Especially after Destiny's own shit. But anyway, remember it's awesome. Or basically two shits, because you got the pixie shit and you got the rose shit. Damn. Anyway. Boyfriend who is a guy, so that's awesome. Yeah, some of us will have them. What's up? Sacramento
tunes in, backing up the gross / ringworm allegations. Picture he sent me and jokingly was like, I had ringworm last year, tee-hee. Sacramento then attaches a shirtless picture of Turkey Tom, which I don't feel comfortable putting in this video.
Yeah, again, this ringworm shit is quite literally irrelevant to me. We need to go back to the main things being levied, which is like, you know, the H play shit, the serial gooner shit, like the apparently rough play shit, bro, the flying out. Like, we need to get back to that.
And I think you, the viewer, can understand why. Indeed, to prove they're not a faker, then sends a bunch.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Okay. I'm inclined to be doubtful like you. I'm inclined to be doubtful like you. All people are innocent before being proven guilty. I would agree. But by the way, she insisted that Tom did nothing illegal. I kept mentioning that. I'm like, hun, if you don't think this is illegal. Now, one of the things that, again, was being levied was that, like, Tom was unconsensual recording. And you had seen that again in this, which in itself, obviously, if you were not providing consent and heads of recording, then yes, that, like, is illegal. That's a bad. But if she's saying this is not illegal, and then on top of that, or she doesn't know if this is illegal, or she doesn't know if this is illegal. There we go. Or did nothing illegal. And she was also saying she wasn't alleging anything against them, which is false, because obviously, like, these are allegations. Crazy works there. But also, again, that just goes back to know why were you still entertaining him, and then you're saying you don't know if he did anything illegal. It's like you were just, again, perpetuating on with this, hun. At some point you need to realize, yo, at least in your own mind, yo, this nigga's a weirdo, he's giving out red flags, he's doing this, that, and the third. I need to get myself out of this shit. Like, that's what just keeps flooring me about this.
Of scrolling DM.
No, let me go.
Or putting in this video, and I think you, the viewer, can understand why. Indeed, to prove they're not.
Yeah, I just wanted to read this whole thing. So she said that Tom did nothing illegal while describing being choked and hit during sex. Katie providing proof of injury alongside the non-consensually sex day recording with other women. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that, if it's non-consensual, then of course that would be illegal in that sense. But then why is this hun like going back and forth, like she's teetering, like she doesn't know, like, are you alleging these hefty allegations or not? But regardless of that factor, you definitely are, because we're seeing this shit now, obviously posted all of the fuck over Kiwi Farms. So I'm like, damn. I think there's enough proof. Her showing DMs with Tom by scrolling through it with her phone would completely solidify my stance, though. Here's my DMs, lol. We don't follow each other anymore. Obviously, obvious reasons, lol, but promise I'm not a faker.
A faker then sends a bunch of scrolling DMs. The scrolling DMs is stuff that we've already seen, and partially just random other DMs to just prove that this is actually Turkey Tom they're talking to, and they're not a faker.
Yeah, now we already confirmed this, though, because I had looked up his account on Instagram on the last video, so this is definitely real.
Yeah, about the claims for a second, I felt like enough evidence has been provided to suggest that these people did in fact know Turkey Tom, and especially going forward, if
yeah, like, no, that is confirmed. Like, I feel like at this point, they definitely had associated with Turkey Tom. And we just seen that last picture of, like, the flick that she took in his streaming room with the fucking plushies. Were one of them the Bobby plushie? I just thought about that. Where are we at? 936? Nah, these are Turkey Tom plushies. God damn it. Are these just gonna become, like, a curse or some shit, bro? It's gonna be like the Sonichu medallions. God damn it.
they're not a faker. Yeah, about the claims for a second, I felt like enough evidence has been provided to suggest that these people did in fact know Turkey Tom, and especially going forward, it very much seems like that is definitely the case. I think it's worth saying, even though it is pretty fairly obvious, that just because these people did know Turkey Tom, doesn't mean everything they're claiming is
true, or like all the things that they're levying obviously have substantial proof and things behind it. Yeah, of course.
Factual. Okay, so one of Ellie's friends DM me and is trying to speak on Ellie's behalf since she's not online and they don't understand how to post on it. Tom did meet Ellie as we all thought, flew her to but a hotel, definitely not scared away, lol. Here's what I have so far. She said that she would get more from Ellie. She heard about this yesterday. Hi, are you the girl involved with the Turkey Tom stuff? Can we talk for a second? It's nothing bad. I'm friends with Ellie, the girl that's been posted creepy holder. She was hacked and lost access to her account months ago, so you can't say anything in regards to everything that's been happening. I'd love to talk because low-key, I don't know what they're saying about her side. Well, apparently Tom said that he was going to meet with her, but didn't because he got freaked out. That's a lie. He did meet and had hotel with her. Then attached is 2 images, Tom and...
There you go. Oh, man, Tom. Tom! Brother, you done fucked up?
This gal. Okay, first and foremost, I'm allowed to post any of this, I'll blur whatever you want. I would post this, but I don't know how to make an account on the site, I've never used it. If not, I get it. I got you, gang. Do you want me to blur your user? Yes, please. I have more pics that she would like to be posted as well. He flew her out on his own will and paid for it. I don't know why he's denying it.
Yeah, that I want to see more of. Like, I want to see, like, more confirmation of this flight thing, because we had seen this in the last vid. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that John up and go specifically to it. Yeah. Fully on that tip, but like, let me see. Where was that at? It was in the DMs. That was a match. Let me see. I want to see the DM with the. Nah, this was the bruise. Okay, hold on. Where? Yeah, just give me a second, yo. I'm gonna find it. That was a Tinder match. I want to see the DMs with the plane thing, the flight. Oh wait, it was literally right there. Yeah, literally bar for bar right here. Hold on. Yeah, this is supposedly Turkey Tom flying out some of these hunts, but the problem is, obviously, you don't want heads to get doxxed or any John like that, like, duh. But, like, this really isn't doing that much for me, I guess, personally, because, again, this could be anything behind the screenshot. Like, do we not know that Inspect Element exists? You know what I mean? New toys is fucked up. I don't know what's these Jones be lagging. Anyway, but like, yeah, we know inspect element and shit could exist. So like, this being like this, like having that be on the back of my, and plus this being blurred in itself, it's like he could have potentially doing this. I mean, obviously the hunt is sitting right next to him in the screenshot that we had just seen. Where's that? Where's that? Where is it? Where is it? Where? Hello? What? I don't know.
Here's what I have so far. She said that she would get more from Ellie. She heard about this yesterday. Hi, are you the game the way on Turkey Tom? Doesn't mean everything that's the case. I think it's worth saying if you did in fact know Turkey Tom, and especially going...
Oh my god, bro. Am I serious right now? Was it before this? Oh my god. Like, yo, this sounds about to piss me off now.
Just prove that this is actually Turkey Tom they're talking to and they're not a faker. Yeah, about the claims for a second, I thought a faker then sends a bunch of scrolling DMs. Or putting in this scrolling DMs and stuff that we've...
Yo, this shit about to get me pissed, bro. Where is that picture? It has to be somewhere like in here. You know, I don't
Ellie,
care.
as we all thought, flew her to a hotel down.
Whatever. Again, we're going more on the flight thing, bro. I'm not even about to.
Hi, you access to her account months ago, so you
long.
can't say anything in regards to everything that's been happening. Well, I'd love to talk because low-key, I don't know what they're saying about her side. Well, apparently Tom said that he was going to meet with her, but didn't because he got freaked out. That's a lie. He did meet and had hotel with her. Then attached is 2 images.
Oh, there we fucking go. My dumbass. Anyway, yeah. So like, obviously, if she's supposedly not in state, being flown out, but then is this another? See, but that's the problem though. This might be another? Well, this might be. This definitely is another hunt because we have Sacramento, Left 4 Dead, Katie Clorox, I believe, and then now we have this Ellie hunt. Like, what the fuck? So then my question is to now, like, how many of these hunts got flown out and which ones did not? Like, yo, this is really some jumble shit now. Like, what the fuck?
Tom and this gal. Okay, first and foremost, I'm allowed to post any of this. I will blur whatever you want. I would post this, but I don't have to make an account on the site. I've never used it. If not, I get it. I got you, gang. Do you want me to blur your user? Yes, please. I have more pics that she would like to be posted as well. He flew her out on his own will and paid for it. I don't know why he's denying it. Katie then states the girl who DM'd me said she would ask her everything for me.
Let me see. Holy shit. Is there any more coming? Is Ellie open to share DMs? I bet it's juicy as fuck and will most likely confirm any age playing stuff. Could you please ask if they slept together? How old Ellie was? I'm under the impression she was 18. However, I could be wrong. It's not too bad either way because I think Tom's kind of close in age to her. However, if he flew her out underage, that would be illegal. Well, duh, in that sense, yeah. And then you said the girl who DM'd me said she would ask her everything for me when I asked the timeline and age. And if he was weird and she's willing to speak to me personally about it and send in messages and such.
The timeline, age, and if he was weird, and if he's willing to speak to me personally about it and send in messages and such. Clemento weighs in, adding some more timeline clarification. Tom informed me him and Kai broke up in November of 2023. Tommy started talking to Ellie pretty soon after. However, wouldn't be surprised if there was some Kai/Ellie overlap considering the fact he lied to me about the details in the situation, actually meeting up, presumably having sex. User puts, why post multiple statuses implying that you've been abused but never speak to the police? You clearly were not hiding this. The police details do not care, especially for out-of-state assaults. I lived across the country and would have had to file since that's where things occur. They then add a little bit more about Kai and Ellie. Did any...
I guess honestly, I could understand this, but at the same time, it's like... See, this is where, again, like, it teeters for me, because it's like, obviously, if you have proof that he's doing these injustices or whatever, then obviously you want to turn this into police. But at the same time, if it's, like, out-of-state police, then... Damn, like, you might be fucked, but at the same time, I feel like it would still be worth getting a report, right? If you truly feel like he would need to be brought to justice, correct? Like...
assaults. I lived across the country and would have had to file since that's where things occur. They then add a little bit more about Kai and...
Let me see. Can we get Mal Dylan and Kai on here to spill the beans for us? At a second when I left for dead, also a few things. When did Tom and Ellie meet? If it's before 2024, you likely cheat on Kai with her. Does any of you know if Tom does or did self-harm like cutting? I doubt Kai will speak up. Lol, they probably have a lot of shit on each other, and it would just be them exposing back and forth, which would be awesome, but probably won't happen. I met him soon after the Kai stuff, and I never saw any cuts or the whole chest carving, lol, so I don't know about that. He did mention my scars to me and comment out he used to self-harm. Well, also, I think he meant Ellie around winter 2023, early 24, because that's when he had that haircut, and that's what he looked like when we met.
Ellie, did any of you go to a doctor to document your injuries? No, who has? I went to my gyno, but I somewhat swept under the rug. I didn't explain fully what happened. I just went to make sure I didn't have, like, internal damage, which thankfully I didn't, just like 20 micro tears. Left Dead then speaks about Turkey Tom.
In that case, well, that's fucking terrible.
Tom cutting. Any specific reason that made you say I'm done with this shit and break up with him for good? Just, oh.
Thank you, because this is the shit I've been asking the entire time. Like, what? Obviously, these hunts do not associate with Tom anymore. So, like, what was the thing that finally made you cut him off? Because like, with a lot of the shit they're alleging, you know what I'm saying, allegedly, hypothetically, bro, this shit would have been dead after like a fucking week or two. This shit would have been dead after like the first time meeting the nigga. Like, so what the fuck was going on here?
For all the way he acted in the shit personalities, nonchalant attitude about him having ringworm, and how he acted in bed, he just no redeeming qualities that could make any of that even slightly worth it. I don't know, I tried to put up with it, but I couldn't.
You shouldn't. Again, like I keep telling heads, bro. Listen, I'm never telling heads on the tip of like, yo, cockiness over confidence, bro. I'm not telling you to always think to be a fucking narcissist. You that motherfucker, all this shit. But sometimes you gonna have to have pride and integrity for your damn self. Like, sometimes you gonna have that self-respect. Like, bro, if you really feel like this motherfucker is a bad match for you, bro, they got bad qualities, all this shit, and it's really not working out, leave, bro. Leave, bro. Trust me, yo. Take it from Trilly, bro. The fucking bull, the dumbass that really was trying to make John's work, especially in the last John. But super sidebar, privacy tip. But like, seriously though, you need to just get up out of that shit. Like, bro, continuing to entertain this shit, thinking that you're gonna fix this person or make it better, you're not gonna fix shit. The only thing you can fix is your own life and the own way you're going forward. I'm sorry, bro. That shit is dead. And again, this is not the victim blame Hun, because obviously, allegedly, hypothetically, a lot of these shits is bad, bro, would be terrible. But like, I do not know why Hun would keep entertaining the nigga. I would have fucking been dipped. Like, what?
Then clears up when they're actually chatting and meeting up with Tom.
Let me see. Do you remember how long you guys were a thing and when everything started? It doesn't need to be 100% accurate. Just ballpark, trying to figure out when everything happened, because I think we only really know up until Kai. We started chatting late 2023, like November, December. And we met IRL in January 24, and by March, I couldn't hang any longer. Fuck.
The topic of have they reported Tom to the police kept coming up in this thread quite a bit, because if you are saying that Tom has caused bruises on your body, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you should, like, most definitely, especially, again, this is something you could absolutely prove, especially if she says she went to the guy and like did a checkup. Like, she didn't expressly tell her gynecologist what were the matters going on in her personal, which were these allegations or these terms being levied. But like, still, if they could even recognize that, or like, well, they recognize that she was fine, but if they recognize any like weird Jones going on, then you most definitely have even more substantial proof if your doc is saying this.
People are gonna ask, have you reported that guy to the police? To answer that part, I thought about the police and looked into it, but again, being across my own state lines, and it would have to be filed down, I lived on the opposite side of the country, so it just didn't seem feasible. Only in contact with Sacramento in Semi, in contact with Eddie right now through her friend, but I'm just trying to get in contact with her directly. The friend said she would ask stuff for us, but it's taking forever to get a response. They then elaborate on their BPD and some stuff to do with Jet. Sacramento weighs in random,
Let me see.
but it's taking forever to get a response. They then elaborate on
I have BPD, yes, but it doesn't affect my life that much. Just makes me susceptible to dealing with retarded behavior. I don't have allegations against anyone else. If you read through the Jet stuff, none of it is me saying anything really bad about him, other than I got weird vibes because of what I've heard online about him, especially with the bitch tank girls. Never heard of that shit. So it's just people making assumptions based on what Shoddy and Abi posted. I wasn't ever gonna be on FT or FaceTime. Jet used to hit on me. I guess him admitting his GF is 18 to me was a cashless to the farms, because they had thought he was grooming an FT concession, or fish tank. Oh, that shit, yeah. Because I was like, what the fuck is bitch tank? Yeah, fish tank. Fish tank contestant. Well, I'm not some insane e-girl. I just used to be an MDE fan, and I'm cute, so I got roped into everything. Okay. Because then, like, yo, then I'm the asshole. But I'm like, I would really be telling Hun expressly, like, you need to prioritize yourself. Like, dead ass. Like, you have to prioritize yourself. Especially if you're admitting you're susceptible to dealing with retarded behavior. All that seems to me is like you're easily manipulatable. Like, that's all that's really saying to me. Like, yo, heads can convince you to do whatever fuckery, bullshittery. Like, Hun, you got to be able to weave this out. Like, again, this is like staying on priority matters of yourself and staying good with yourself, making sure that you're secure in all means. Like, nah, this shit is frying me, bro.
their BPD and some stuff to do with Jet. Sacramento weighs in, random dump, literally Patrick Bateman Gooner, like Katie said, blocking me from social media so nobody finds out we were together, yet continue to follow Ego. Sacramento then attaches several screenshots of DM.
Jesus fuck.
Blocking me from social media so nobody finds out we were together, yet continue to follow Ego. Sacramento then attaches
I'm gonna go to the industry shop to get my pre-workout. Didn't show my body at PF. If you fuck me and then go flex in the mirror right after, I will shoot myself in front of you. What pre-workout you getting? It was cool. I'm definitely gonna do that again. Sorry, Merc. I've been enjoying it.
several screenshots of
Any person is the type of person, if they know me, that's the thing about it. So yeah, it'll be fine. I just want to take precautions, you know? Yeah, sorry, I'm not used to this type of thing. You're good, you're good. I just don't want to have the issues I do. Yeah, anyway, how are you doing? I'm okay. What's up? Are you setting me or something?
DMs, pause to read.
Schizos are looking through my shiz and I don't want them to stumble across your account. What didn't make sense in what I said? Oh, like they're gonna find me? Who are your ops? They could if I let them. Just strangers online. They've been tried to investigate my dating history before, so I don't want that to continue happening. Why are they so interested in this or this shit? I be trying to tell niggas. That parasociality shit is a destroyer. That shit is a destroyer. That's what I always tell heads, bro. You gotta keep your shit as most private as you fucking can, bro. And not on a tip of, again, like, yo, trying to hide shit, I guess. But, like, yeah, like, yo, heads will really be trying to look through your junk, bro. Especially depending on what type of audience you cultivated. This shit happens a lot with streamers. And getting doxxed and all these different jobs. So, like, yeah, bro. And then, obviously, they were saying they found, like, summertime shit on Kiwi Farm. So they already had shit about even posted, bro. This is that shit. But anyway...
You're interested? Admitting Kai cheated / more pedo beta confrontation. You can leave if you want, I don't care. But yeah, it did really freak me out. That type of thing is what you're into, like Tom, but I don't want to think you can't trust me. I just don't like hearing about the past. That type of thing is not what I'm into. She was just a girl who wanted to talk to me, and I fortunately accepted because I wanted my own insecurity to be suppressed by someone who liked me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck that. See, this is the shit I be saying, bro. Niggas, that's why I always admit I'm a loser, yada yada, this, that, and the third, because I don't need no other heads to fill my insecurities, bro. Like, that shit, like, bro, I already know what it is with myself, so I'm not about to go out and do some fuckery, some bullshittery, bro, and then end up having shit like this happen, bro. Like, fuck. Like, this is the most definitely, again, at the end of the day, allegedly, hypothetically, on all these Jones, what has substantial proof has it, what doesn't, does not. But still to that, obviously, duh, we need time to full out respond to this. But again, just giving my own conjecture on this, I'm like, bro, fuck that. Oh, fuck that, bro. Oh my god. Like, I cannot go out and seek validation from none of these other heads, bro. I don't, bro. No. It's just so ironic because Tom, bro, stop gooning. God damn it, nigga. Think he was gooning, motherfucker.
Like you a lot. Look, if me having banged a bunch of insane people is too much for you, that's fine. I get it if it infects your mind this much, but I don't like whatever you're implying. A few years ago I had a bad breakup and I'd been
Yo, fuck! Yo, Tom. Look at me having banged... Oh, yeah, this ain't grammar. Having banged a bunch of insane people. Gang. God damn it. Again, that's personal life shit, privacy shit. Bro, fuck that, dude. Again. People is too much for you, that's fine. If I get it, if it infects your mind, it's too much. I don't like whatever it is you're implying. It's not too much. I shouldn't have looked. It is my problem. Yo, this shit is getting me mad on Hun's end. Again, I'm not victim blaming. Like, I have to keep saying this, but like, the nigga says to you, look, if him having banged a bunch of insane people is too much for you, right? If a nigga says this, nah, bro, you been fucking insane people, nigga? Nah, bro. So then what does that make me if you trying to fuck with me now? Nah. See, like, this is where this shit already gets fucked, bro. Like, oh my god, like, yo, this Hun, again, she should have been cut the nigga off. Like, I don't even know why she was still entertaining shit. Well, I'm over the fact that shit is done because it's in the past, but I think it's kind of weirded out by that freaky shit isn't crazy. A few years ago, I had a bad breakup. I had been cheated on. It hurt my ego quite a bit, so I just decided the way to fix that was fucking a bunch of twisted sluts. Oh, god. It wasn't a good idea. Yeah, no shit, brother. It made things worse. Yeah, no shit, brother. And I realized that now I don't want to endlessly explain myself. Not too fucking bad, brother. This is the fucking problem. Now it's associated with some of these Huns and then apparently been on some alleged hypothetical bullshittery. It's like, fuck me. Like, that's why I keep saying heads, bro. Bro, don't even be entertaining shit, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you have to prioritize yourself and moving forward, your goals, dreams, passions, shit. Like, bro, the one thing, especially expressly, you should not be focusing on the most and be like clogging up your mind. Like, even with Tom, I can acknowledge, like, bro, admitting this shit. Like, yeah, he went through a jump, bro. Got cheated on. That shit is awful. But I'm sorry, bro. Just bombing, just fucking, just doing these flings. These shit's not gonna work, bro. This shit not gonna fix shit. And he literally is saying that shit. Like, most definitely did make this shit worse, huh?
cheated on, and my ego quite a bit, so I just decided the way to fix that was a bunch of twisted nuts. It wasn't a good idea, it made things worse, and I realise that now, but I don't want to endlessly explain myself. And at the time of recording, that is all the stuff from the accusers. There was a little bits I left out here and there that were completely irrelevant to the situation, all talking about commentary streamers that I just didn't feel like impacted the situation. There was another alleged person involved with Tom that came out on Twitter and shared their quote-unquote story, and they even admitted themselves it was an absolute nothing burger, and they've seemingly since deleted their account. To wrap this up, I just...
Oh, never mind. I was gonna read through, but if they deleted their shit, I don't even care.
I want to go over some of the people that have actually spoken out on the situation. Destiny decided to
Team of Destiny allegations, where's a lawsuit at least?
quote tweet a post about the whole Turkey Tom situation, and Misgift of all people decided to go over the actual accusations on stream.
Video called Misgift has nowhere left to go, yet he has his own bullshit and allegations, yet he comes at me. All these people who have these slop YouTube channels, they're shitty people themselves. It's just their persona.
Yo, facts. Yo, Miz, I'm really a shit person. I mean, I be telling niggas I'm an asshole. But yo, Miz, I really need you to peep game hefty on this, nigga. You're a fucking asshole, too. You are a fucking asshole as well, brother. Like, that's tough.
Modifying their own problems. They do it all the time. Yeah, I'm fucking annoying. Like, a real freak and likes to record sexual encounters without asking first during almost every time. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. This is the guy that attacked me. He's a guy that has worse allegations than me.
Gang, Miz, this is the thing though. Context, nuance. Hun said this, but again, this would still be a he said, she said, because again, this is just Hun's like perspective on the jump, bruh. We have no substantial proof that there was any videos, because even if there was substantial proof like the videos, you can't see them shits, nigga. So, like, yo, again, you can't just immediately stamp down Miz. We still gotta wait for fucking Turkey Tom's response if he decides to respond. Unlike you, nigga, like we said in the intro, because you responded right after like a dumbass. So yeah, we don't want to hear that shit. Next.
And see, throughout that entire clip, Miz gave us some absolute unbridled joy that somebody who's made a video on him is getting their own set of accusations, and he's even using it to deflect from his own situation and coverage of
Yeah, nah, the nigga Miz tried, bruh. Don't even get me started.
peoples that they've made on Miz Give. And lastly, at the time of recording this outro for the video, Nicholas Diorio is streaming about the situation.
Pope said Nicholas Diorio. You better pray to the fucking Pope, baby. Pray to the Pope.
My honest take here, I'm like crazy compromised on this topic. I have absolutely no problem saying it. I'm in
Yeah, no, I would straight up tell you, this is like the shit that Asmongold said before, bro. He said this directly. And this is another reason on why Trilly will never be doing collabs and shit like that. One, because obviously I'm fucking lazy. I like doing my own thing. But two, is because, again, I mentioned this before, I do not like being responsible for no other niggas, bro. That shit is dead. Like, yo, just because your friends are associated with a motherfucker, now that inadvertently in turn makes you like part of a drama. Nah, fuck all that, bro. I'm the observer. That's tough. But yeah, this is like the shit Asmongold was saying. Yeah, if the drama has to do, or if there's allegations levied against someone who is like your friend, an associate of yours, or whatever the means may be, or whatever. I guess if I'll just again use myself an example, but obviously none of my bros like do fucking content creation or like, you know what I'm saying, or in this space, right? But let's say one of my bros got allegations on his shit. Like, I'll have to come out and dead ass just say like, yeah, bro, I'm waiting on this. And niggas gonna have to call me biased and all that shit. And funny enough, you can call me biased in this shit because Turkey Tom's my second favorite YouTuber. Obviously, I don't know the nigga, none of that shit, but I fucking love his content. His content's great. But like, still, even with this, you gotta be objective. But like, I would just tell heads off basis if this is like a direct friend of yours and a direct associate, like, bro, you know them IRL, yada yada. Like, yeah, you are biased on this shit. You are compromised, bruh. But the thing is, again, if this is your real peoples, you won't hold them accountable because you have their best interest at heart. Like, yo, why were you on this bullshittery? You know what I mean? You still got to be even and objective about it. But if you expect a head, like, that is, like, covering a John, that is friends with somebody who's got allegations against them to come out, just start shitting on them immediately, it's never going to happen. So if you're going to call them a shill for that, they're just going to have to be a shill, bro. But at the same time, if you were in the situation they were in, would you immediately come out start shitting on your mans? I will hope not, because you a fake-ass nigga. Instead of, like, asking them and actually getting conjecture on this shit, nah, you would be fake as hell.
incredibly biased. I do not want my friend to come out of this looking like a domestic abusing con.
Literally.
Okay, so I'm just putting this out there immediately.
Again, like I say,
See. Like, you see heads in chat, broom, sweep. Like, this is all you're gonna get. That's why, bro, I be trying to tell niggas, bro, we've been watching drama CDST shit for a long ass fucking time, bro. Like, a long ass time. Like, obviously we started last year, like, on TrillTalksEverything, but me myself been watching it for a long ass time. Like, there is just shit. Like, this is just how the internet work, bro. No matter what, bro. It's like, it's all fun and games when you shitting on another nigga who's doing some bullshittery, all this other shit, controversy, yada yada, you know, shit out on the CDST, goofs and gas, making fun of niggas. But then when it's either on you or on an associate of yours, you're boxed. Now you look like the bitch. Now you look like the sweeper. That shit tough. That shit really is tough. That's what me telling niggas. And yo, heads also need to understand too, is another thing I keep saying. You better shout out shit all over the audience every single time. But the audience needs to understand, expressly for heads like Pope Dior that are streamers and shit, you motherfuckers, like the snark mods, bro, for like, well, y'all are not like the snark mods, but this is what boxed out the snark mods. Heads is chatters. When you say some bullshittery, if you go and say a nigga's a PDF, yada yada, this, that, and the third, not even on some Assange shit, but if you say this shit in chat or whatever, no niggas give a fuck. No one is about to go after your ass. You know what I mean? The only other case of that was the snark mods. They're fucked, right? But like, yeah, no one's gonna go after you. Meanwhile, the creator, whatever they say, they can be held accountable, so I could sue them for defamation. You know, they could get copyright strikes, all this different shit. That's what the audience truly does not understand sometimes. Like, yo, this shit could really go bad for the creator. That's why they can't just come out willy-nilly and say bullshit. And expressly, again, for like Pope Dior in this case, because, yo, this is mans. Like, bro, you're not just about to come out and start shitting on our mans, bro. You a fake-ass nigga for that. at least go action. Well, not even at least. This is the first thing you should do. Go fucking action man's. What the fuck is his side of the story? What happened? All that shit. And we gonna go on from there. But if you just immediately start coming to shit on a nigga, especially if they your mans or like you don't really even got the info. Like, you just fake. You just fake. So, like, yo, I would just take them brooms to the chin. Like, that's just what it is, bro.
Okay, so I'm just putting this out there immediately.
Again, like I say, with every single accusation I cover, these are just accusations. Don't jump to conclusions. Wait for Turkey Tom's side and wait for more evidence and information about the situation to come up before drawing a conclusive conclusion. There are critiques and questions about some of the stuff that is coming out, especially with the waters being muddied because of the platform it's being posted on and all the relevant things that are being spoken about on that thread from the people that are coming out about stuff to do with Tom. I do wonder if over the coming days and weeks we're going to see more information and evidence about this situation come out, or if all the bulk of the stuff has now officially.
I would suggest like these Huns levying these allegations against Tom start making a Google document immediately, because posting this shit on Kiwi Farms is just not working. Like obviously it's working in a sense that we are still able to cover this, but like having this more condensed, more conclusive would be way better.
Be dropped. But of course, if anything else does come out, I'll be covering it here on the Slop YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to miss any future updates on this topic. But I've been your host Samuel, you've been watching Slop, and I will catch you in the next YouTube video. Goodbye.
Of course, you already know, baby. You better shout out, share the love with one of our glorious Slop Kings on the CDST. Slop-a-mule. What? You already know.
Updates on this topic.
Turkey Tom's situation just got even worse. Insane allegations. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video by Slop-a-mule, down in the description, first link, sure to love it. Of course, that name Slop-a-mule, baby. We love our glorious Slop King, especially Slop-a-mule. Go check out his Jones on the Corey Kenshin Jones. Absolutely cooking up every time. But yeah, final piece of conjecture. Not even gonna go on too long with this. It's just basically like Slop-a-mule said, and we said it the same thing at the end of the last video. The main thing we could only wait for now is obviously Torcus Thomas in his response to these allegations being levied against him. And at the end of the day, it's still innocent until proven guilty. A lot of these, I won't say a lot of things being levied as a whole, again, you would hope that all of them would have substantial proof and substantial evidence back it up. But some things do a little bit, some things do not at all. And that's really, again, where you have to teeter, because, again, you can't just solidify, be like, oh, yeah, he's this, that, and the third, even like you just heard Pope Leore saying. Like, you don't want is going on saying this, that, and the third about like Turkey Tom or any heads, especially if it's not confirmed in or stamped in that this don't happen. At the same time, you could definitely say it's a bit off. But my main thing is like on the tip of Tom, like again, I guess Shirley the asshole, but like just would have never started associating with any of these Huns. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. Like even in the case, like I don't know, privacy shit, bro, nigga dicky, but even in the case of Tom getting cheated on, which I feel bad for him on that case, but like, yeah, I'm not going out to seek none of these fucking Huns as like retribution for that shit, or like hell no, I'm about to just keep fucking grinding, because again, getting into some shit like this is not too hot, is it? I ain't gonna lie. But seriously, on that tip, of course, like with the major allegations being levied again, him flying out some of these Huns, which I guess you could say is it's like teetering on confirmed, because again, we need to see what is with that one screenshot of the like plane ticket, John, or like, you know, that. But obviously you could see that like in screenshots, these Huns are directly with Tom, so that's a whole nother thing in itself. Like, you can just put that together. Obviously, the age play thing, that's a whole nother thing in itself, which we've seen a little bit from the text messages. I guess the one Hun that Tom was associating with, she definitely was, she might have been on Umachi timing, but again, that's still going off he said, she said, because we have no direct pictures, like, of that. We had seen the thing with the bruise, which in some cases could be substantiated, but I still question, because again, like, there's no... I'm gonna say like direct video or some shit like of Hun getting hit. Obviously, fuck, that shit would not exist. But like, we got things like that, which is kind of a little bit more substantiated. Obviously, she was with Tom in person, and then she has a picture of this, and then the whole litany of like, what was it, Sacramento Left 4 Dead, saying that like, oh, Tom's rough in bed and all that. So there's some things there, like I guess a little bit could be substantiated, but all in all, on some of these other things too, like even just skimming back through on some of this. Like the ringworm, his body count, all these other things, like some of these things do not matter, and that's why I'm saying, especially I just came off of saying like, yo, I hope some of these Huns make a doc for this and like just stick to the things that are actually superficially important. Like any like I guess the timeline would be very important, because obviously they're saying like he may have been cheating on his ex-girlfriend during his John. Obviously you want to see like how long Tom has been together, and if it been together with some of these Huns, and if they correlate again to like some of the other events. And this is what I'm saying too. This shit is crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. This shit is absolutely insane. But still, though, like, all in all, I hope that Tom makes a response to this, because obviously if he makes a response to this and he's able to debunk this, then that goes to show. But sidebar from that, we just have to wait for that. Like, that's literally it. We would just have to wait for his response. What else more could we say about this? I guess that's really it, to be honest, because again, like, these hunts, they could keep levying stuff, but unless Tom responds, like, I guess this would just be out there unconfirmed, and that's all it'll be. Which, again, if Tom needs to be brought to justice, obviously you want it to be happening. But, again, even down in Sacramento, she was saying it just might not be illegal, but she also saying she was going to the police but don't want to because it's out of state. But, like, and then these sons are admitting they got BPD, been to mental health, like, facilities twice. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. There's a whole lot of shit in here that's like, oh, man. Like, it doesn't look good for Tom on some of these shits, but it also does not look good for these hunts on other tips. So it's like, god damn it. Well, again, I'm just going to repeat myself because, again, we've been here for a man long. The only thing we do now is wait for Torcus Thomas to drop the response to these allegations. If he does not drop that, then, again, this will just be up in the air. He said, she said, which wouldn't be so conclusive for us, right? No. But if he does respond to this, obviously, we will be checking that out because, duh, we want to get any more conclusive, more nuance or context to this so we can come to that conclusion and have a conclusive thought about what has gone on with the Turkey Tom allegations being released. But other than that, you already know. Shout out to level one of our glorious slop kings, Sloppy Mule. And I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.